Hello everyone, I'm Chloe, I've been a Kpop fan since 2019. Sometimes I make wrong mistakes and I have problems express myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end this. So A-Team is having their official Korean debut, and I'm super excited. I saw nothing about, no teasers, nothing. I don't like to watch teasers because I want to go fully blind into the MV, so I don't know if they had some sort of short video that will share a tiny bit of lore. I didn't look it up. So, I'm super excited. I know it's going to be amazing. It's 4 minutes and 24 seconds. That's a long MV. So, without further ado, let's just jump to the first one. Play.
They called me a monster. Am I a monster?
Not much. Oh. Well, that looks like some sort of prison. I think it's just an abandoned building. Like make construction materials, maybe. Oh yeah, let me scooch and sit on one of my members. Oh, that was people. Oh! The scale. Okay, that hair was like, oh. I can't scream. Love it. I knew it was going to be amazing. What's that monster? I love it. It's like the monster inside of me. Peace. Oh my god. If I could scream, I would. I think it's amazing. Everything is amazing. Oh my god. Oh, they're transforming. I love it. So Utopia is really transforming in this shadowy monsters. Like the getting corrupted. Wow. Oh my god. Gee. Oh my god. Oh yeah, let me do some clothes. So like It's K left behind. What Joe knows and we don't know. Okay, wait, is there more? I don't think it's more. Oh no. Because you never know. You never know. So I suppose this is the Witch of Yerasa. I don't know how to say it. It's the next chapter for their webtoon or adventure or whatever you call it. Arc. But oh my god, everything was amazing. The MV, the visual effects, the K transforming into that monster. That was amazing. Not just K's performance, but also all the visuals and I think some of them are practical effects, like those yarn corruption that looks like amazing. Amazing. My god, it was amazing. It was. I can't scream. Like, I'm not home alone anymore, and the walls are paper. So I can't scream, but everything was awesome. The how do you say that? Green origins, like how the members act, not painful. I can't find the word. Like, oh my god, it was amazing. Everyone did done such an amazing job. MV wise, it's dark, and also the colors looks very okay, construction work concept, because everything looks not metallic but black and gray and white. That gives that impression. It's I loved it. I love everything. Impress. Again, I have no idea what's going on. Because I don't read lyrics. Like, I can't. I can concentrate on the music and MV lyrics. I can, but it looks like these monsters. Like, I'm becoming this monster, and I'm afraid of becoming that monster. So, but like, for example, with Kay, when Joe took Kay's hands, like, oh my god, everything is a nightmare. So, like, with I want to see the power of friendship, but maybe with the other people surrounding me, it makes me like a better part of myself. It doesn't make sense grammatically. And also there was that white dove. Normally it represents peace, freedom, peace. But when they were in that room that looks very idyllic, very like I almost say the white grass. Oh my god. The grass and like the sky, which everything was like fake, and they were in that room, like people were observing them. So it's more like this piece is just for show, and then like that was going into reverse into that hole, back into the blackness. It's like fighting maybe between the good and the bad sides of myself. But and there was that storm that looked amazing. They went with MV. We said, okay, we need to have an amazing comeback. It's Korean debut, not comeback. And if you need to use a lot of money, we're going to use it because everything was amazing. Also, it's great for Halloween. I suppose if they're doing like Halloween playlists just for that scene of Kid transforming, this would be one of the MVs. Uh, but song wise, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was still we having that rock feel from NTM, which they're doing uh amazing. That's a concept that they are aces. Uh, performance amazing. But also the song, it sounds like with so much, not pain, but there must be another word that I'm thinking of, and I can't find it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, read the lyrics, watch again because everything was awesome. Okay, since the MV just came out, there's no site that has the lyric from start to finish on the same place. Yes, there are the lyrics on the MV. Yeah, I can read the lyrics, but my brain, it has a harder time to make connection just because it's like line by line. It's not in the same place. I don't know how to explain. I don't understand myself why I have problem understanding lyrics if they're not from start to finish in the same place. If I make sense, I can read and watch the MV. Like I can read the lyrics in the MV 10 times, and I still will have problem like to connect the dots. Like I can do nothing. I genuinely can do nothing. That's my brain. But my take, uh, it's that we are on a hard road, being life, being idols. Like it's not a rainbow and sunshine. Like we go through harsh, um, how do you say, not steps, like we will say like nails on my back, we have scars. So like our journey to the point that we want to go, like it's super extra hard. But with you, we you make me go back to life, being a romantic parting partner, being a friend, being the fans. Like we know, like if it's the case of fans, like we know we are on a hard road. A lot of people expecting a lot from a team just because from hype. But in my opinion, they've done amazing from the start. Again, also people wanted the expectation how Intim's promotion they fought in K-pop terms, but in team at the end of the day is J-pop with the intention to go to Korea and globally. And now, at last, they debuting in Korea, if I make sense. But again, people wanted, like no wanted, they expected how and groups in Korea are doing stuff. But again, they were promoting in Japan. Like Japan and Korea, maybe can find similarities in how the promotion goes, but also there's a lot of differences, if I make sense. And they're saying, oh my god, they're not promoted, they blah blah blah, but in Japan they're doing amazing. They're doing super extra amazing. Like so like I could never understand people saying like oh my god they not promote so much because again the Japanese music market it's super extra bigger than K-pop, and they don't promote like just in Japan. Like, the international market, it's like an afterthought, but still, it's super strong. So them putting all the efforts uh, in Japan makes more sense. also financially, like having a strong foothold in the Japanese music industry, it was the best for them because in the end of the day, again, their main headquarters, let's call it, is Japan. And it's always going to be Japan. Yes, we want to go globally, but still Japan first. If that makes sense. So for my opinion, it was a very smart idea to concentrate in Japan for now. Until now, if that makes sense. Making their footprint in the Japanese music industry. And they've done it. So now they can start and concentrate in Korea, if that makes sense. Again, a lot of stuff that they've done in Japan, we don't really see. Again, because of Japanese copyright system, it's very hard to find their TV show appearances. But that's just Japan. Again, people fault in Korean terms, like how they're doing stuff. It's very easy to find their variety shows, but not for Japan. And now it's better. I remember me trying to find AK Bingo. I was a big AKB48 fan, and they had a variety show called AK Bingo, and I will find episodes of it on Daily Motion with Japanese, with English subtitles. Like it was very hard to find stuff. But back to the lyrics, people expected a lot for Team. They having this idea of how they're going to be based on the how K-pop groups work, and people started to be disappointing how, because they follow with more of the Japanese system. So I'm pretty sure the boys were stressed also a tiny bit because of the expectation they have on them. And now, since they are debuting in Korea after 3 years, again, people have high expectation from any team, especially fans. But saying, okay, we have trained a lot, we have scars, we tried, we give like 1,000% of ourselves on the stage, and it can be hard, but because of you, in this case, one of the theorists fans that stayed with us and trust us, gives us that light. So we go back to life. Like it's the circle. Like, oh my god, it's hard. We wanted to give up, but we have this light. We have you. So we go back to life. Do that make sense? If the same for like a romantic relationship or friendship, again, I'm in this dark place. I want to achieve something, but I'm like the dark side of myself. Like it's little by little this darkness that I have in my brain. It's corrupting me. Like you will never get to do that. We're never going to succeed. But you, whoever you it is, it makes me go back. Like that's everything that I take from the lyrics. Again, I'm not doing a good job because my brain doesn't want to understand the lyrics if it's line by line. I need everything in the same place. You have to explain it. And also you can hear in the song like not call for help, but that darkness, like just for the way they're singing it, so full of emotions. And I still didn't find the correct word that I'm thinking of, especially in English. Like I not angriness, not really pain, but also conviction. You can hear it like I don't know how to explain it. So let's watch Demi again. Play.
They called me a monster.
Okay.
My
I think it's something like a t-shirt. And it looks more like a merch t-shirt and making being so happy. But that image is getting burned. But I think in the MV then it gets unburned, like the time it gets it rewind. Am I a monsters? They're thinking just because I want to achieve something and I give everything to it, am I a monster? Just because of what I want to achieve? I
a monster?
also, those shadowy people, creepy. I'm thinking the place being some abandoned like a fabric that it's doing cement. Cement, that's how you call it. Just because of that tower. Technical problems, but I ran it tiny bit in the soundtrack that you hear here. It reminds me of Fallout video games. Also Fallout, it's like in a post-apocalyptic world after a nuclear war, and the humanity got destroyed. But if I'm just exploring that destroyed world and this type of music plays, we'll tangent. Seriously. You see your companions, your friends on the floor, and you're like, let me, how do you say it? Let me stay on you. No. Stand on you? No. Let me lay on you. I know it's so the next part and it's the start of the dance, but I can't take seriously. Also, back to life, it's mirrored. Is it called mirrored? Reverse? Maybe because it's a circle? I don't know. And also, look how many people. Wow, they went big. From the start, like, oh, is it technically like back to life? Like I'm down and you lift me up. Like I got lifted up by everyone that it's next to me, besides me, like my companions, my friends, my pack. Like those are the one that it brings me back to life. Also, I love Nicole's ponytail. So it's going to be a lot of poses. Are the dancers these monsters? Because everyone is in. It looks that they are mirroring what the members are doing, but also at the same time gives the enemy vibes, like the dancers. Or it's the rest of the pack. Everyone looks so determined. we need to go back because there's a lot of stuff happening. This video is going to be long. I love we have again back to constructs from. No, it reminds me of a tiny bit of Samitare when you had that fight, but this it's like everyone against the pack. But I don't know how to say it. Like they go back to fight. Bring me back to life, and they're checking the pulse. It looks like, oh my god. Territory already taken. Stray wolves not welcome. It's like they have no place. That they are stray wolves because I don't read the webtoon. So lore wise, we're having members from the original pack, members who come from other packs, enemies that became enemies, that became part of the pack. So they don't have their own place, like they're just strays, like they're looking for their place that it's their own, if I make sense. Maybe also the same, like we are looking for our place in this music industry. I don't know. I'm thinking also of that, like, and they're not welcome because again they're the stray wolves, and we like a bunch of misfits together, and they are not welcomed in the established packs. I love this picture. It's like this is our pack, and why Maki looks like the boss just because of how he's holding his hands. It gives that impression. And Joe is like doing one of the most how to say it, stereotypical delinquent pose. Is that Taki? Yeah. Both Joe and Taki, but mostly Joe. And I think the hair, it's what gives that super illusion of super extra delinquent, if I make sense. You know how in Ali there with Joe and his skits that they're doing on their show. Joe itself was like the delinquent, especially when the first time he was doing it, he was failing. But now I think after years he's got better on this role of delinquent. Especially when you're doing like the sports team skits. Also those white shadows, they're moving very animalistic. It looks like a person, but the way they moves, it gives like a predator vibe, like a creature vibe, animalistic vibe. I don't know if I make sense. But doesn't look so creepy. I love it. I love it. Also, every time it's this scene on them on the snowfield being surrounded by this monster, it's having on the sides this fogginess. So that's why I'm thinking everything it's inside their head, this part. Just because of this, how do you call it? Not focused. I don't know what's the word, the specific words. Also, Taki's expression. Here. Everyone's doing such an amazing job. Such an amazing job. So this looks also idyllic. Like I said, this grass field with this how do you say it in English? The sky, the very blue sky. I was trying to think of another word, but you see that everything is in a room, like it's not real. Also, these windows, it gives that they are in a cage, but also having that hole in the wall. Maybe it's like one, you can escape if you want, but since it have this peaceful feel, like I don't want to escape even though I know it's not real. Or yeah, because what's behind that hole is this darkness, and I don't want it. I prefer to stay trapped in this unreal and peaceful space than go back to reality where everything gets dark and hard, if that makes sense. Hard in like in sense of life. And then they wake up and they're back to their reality where they are in the middle of a storm, like everything is getting destroyed. Oh, this is so amazing. Hapufuma. I imagine. I can't wait to watch the behind the scenes. But I suppose they've got the strongest fans that they could find to have that illusion of super extra strong wind, because they look like it's really, really strong, that wind. I just, and Haruo is like, is he happy that it's back to life, in the sense that yes, this road it's hard, but I can get over this hurdle. Like I can go back to life. I can move forward. I can achieve what I want, even if it's hard. Fuck, the hair. So it looks like they're getting, little by little, by this darkness, they're getting eaten. Okay, more technical problems. The universe doesn't want me to record today. I don't remember what I was saying. Something like you see the storm in the background, and Maki, like, nah. Yeah, maybe the idea that I'm in these storm hardships but I need to maintain calmness and move forward. In the distance lies Utopia. Like, okay, Utopia doesn't exist. Like, it's our version of an ideal world, and we are in the middle of this storm of hardships. But in the distance, we see our Utopia, and like we want to go and achieve it. Like, I want to leave behind, but like my dark thoughts, like I'm becoming these monsters, and it looks like this Utopia, it's far, like it's getting farther and farther away, and they're getting more and more corrupted. Why the light stopped on Harwas? It's like showing. And normally, aren't their eyes, since they're werewolves, like a golden hue? Yeah, and for example, I remember Warcry, they had this gold eyes, and I'm trying to remember other MVs right now. I'm failing, but now it looks more like bluish. Like everyone has had like this gray blue hue, so maybe it's the idea that the eye changing because they're getting corrupted, or our eyes change the color because we starting to have more positive feelings, thinking. No, yeah, I'm getting more positive ideas, so maybe that's why their eyes are changing, or we're getting corrupted and our eyes change it. Most of times in media, your eyes change because you're getting like corrupted, unless it's like something with magic, and oh my god, I active this magic spell and my eyes change, or I have a power that makes my eyes to change when I use that power. Again, it depends of the media. Oh, here in the scenes with Richu, when he's in this idyllic place, back to the blue skies and green grass, again we're having that unfocusedness around him, which is in his head, because in reality he's in this dark, the room is dark, and he started like corruption. So I know there's a super extra peaceful place in my brain, I know it, but I have problems going there. Like the reality, we are not that close to this peaceful. This whole scene is the best part of the MV, I have to say, just because like the frightening that I'm getting corrupted by them becoming these monsters. It looks like it's yarn. I don't know. Again, I want to see behind the scenes. I can wait to see which is practical effects and which is just VFX. And how they are achieved this whole scene. Oh my god. Like, this. I love this frame, this picture. I love. It reminds me of what was the Sweet Home or Home Sweet Home? I always confuse between Sweet Home and Sweet Home Sweet. No, Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet and Home Sweet Home. One is the Korean webtoon and dramas, and another one is the Thai horror game. And I don't remember which one was which. Sweet Home, it's the Korean drama. Like, you get becoming monster. That's the envy. I love this so much. It looks amazing. A pretty, very creepy, but also very not depressing. I'm not finding the words that I want to, and it's driving me crazy. Like, it's pain and fear. And like this is the final form, when he's fully corrupted. Oh my god, I love the MV. It has creepiness in it, and I love it. I love it. Again, there. We are the ones who are seeing inside the room, because this are the same windows that you will see when at the start when you are in this blue sky green grass. It's the same bed, the same room, but we are the one watching them, if that makes sense. We are the observers, and they're in this trapped in this room, and in reality it's this very decrepit, full of fear, but inside their head it's like, how to say it, not disassociating, that they are in this peaceful place, when in reality it's this decrepit, full of fear place, if that makes sense. Like, in their brain they wanted to be in this idyllic and peaceful place, like they are withdrawing themselves from reality, if that makes sense. From some angles, I swear when I see Joe, I see Nikki. And I don't know why. Maybe it's the hairstyle. Maybe I'm used to Nikki having a similar hairstyle. And I don't know why. Like Nikki from Heaven. So here are them escaping. I'm back to life because of you, wherever you can be. But here in the end, it looks like Joe knows something and Kate's not there. This also has a super extra creepy feel, because it looks like Joe's eyes are just white. But because I think he has the blue contact lenses, and he looks on how do you say it? Sideways. it gives, and almost you see the eye, white eye, the whites of the eye, and gives a very creepy feel. But also, this is different scenario that Kay was in. Again, Joe knows something, but what? It's like we are moving forward, and Kay is the last one who is joining them. Is Joe the one corrupting the other members? And saying, "Oh, I'm your salvation, but I'm also the one." Okay, maybe I read too much and I watch too much series, but my brain was, the trope where, oh my god, I'm come to help you, but in reality, I'm the one who made you suffer, and then I helped you to have the idea of making you weak, and I'm your salvation. Again, I think I've read too much stuff, and just by Joe expression, I got that. Uh, so now back to life the right way. I love everything about it. Like the song, so much feeling in the song. It's heart wrenching. Like I have a lot of this pain and I want to go back to life. I have this so much suffering, but I still want to reach this utopia. Like I know I want to move from this dark place. I don't want to become this monster. Envy wise, I love, 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 love the envy. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Everything's amazing. The song, amazing. MV, amazing. The boys are doing such an amazing job. Like with Kay, Fuma, Nico, when they are like with Kay, you see in the transformation scenes, and Nico and Fuma when the wind was blowing, like the raw feelings, like not screaming, like I want to move or I don't want to stay in this place, like the distress on their face. I everything was amazing. Everything was amazing. I think the only member that I didn't mention was Yuma. Because envy wise Yuma has a smaller, how do you say it? Presence. Everything was amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't wait to listen to the album. I love NTIP so much. Also, they're having a Hulu documentary in Japan, but some parts of it, like the documentary, like documenting them preparing for the Korean debut, and again some parts they posted on YouTube, and oh my god, the first episode I didn't watch the day they came out. I watched like some days later, but there was a mistake on the subs. They called Nico Chinese Taiwanese, and the comments went off. Like, Nico's Taiwanese, what do you mean Chinese Taiwanese? The whole comments, like all the comments that you will read was about how they made mistake in the subs, like what do you call, because he was saying like Nico's Taiwanese, but the subs were saying like he's Chinese Taiwanese, and it was like hype YX, how bad a job do you can do. Everyone was very fierce, and when I watched that episode, the subs were corrected. It was just saying Taiwanese, and they went off air. I stand by them. Uh, but then again, there were some people not happy, and I don't know why, with the documentary. And I don't know why the situation. Again, I don't read news. With the in team, I watch their behind the scenes a lot. I think that this games on the channel I watch. It's the only group that I watch everything that they putting on YouTube. I hope the Japanese that the Korean debut is going to do amazing, because in Japan again, they already are doing such an amazing job. I'm super proud of N Team. I love N Team so much, and I want only the best for them. So that's it. If anyone didn't, thank very much, and bye bye.